Hey everyone, Crystal here. I am coming on because I just finished making a video for one of my groups, my clean eating group, and I figured I would come on here too and share sort of a little bit what I talked to them about, which was substitution over elimination. And this is a huge topic because when I talk to a lot of people that want to get healthy and want to start really working to be better and eat well and be healthy, a lot of what I hear is that they don't want to give stuff up. You know, they love things too much. I love this too much. I love that too much. Whatever the food that it is that they love, they'll say, I love that and I don't want to give that up. And that's great because I don't want you to give it up either. The biggest thing for me making the transition when I went from eating unhealthy and just processed foods and eating out and all the time was for me was not the same thing. Like I just didn't want to give stuff up. I felt like it was going to be hard. But what I found over time and after I started to learn the proper way to eat and the proper way to do things for my health is that it's really not about elimination. It's about substitution. It's about replacing things. And if you are taking things out, there's always alternatives, and there's alternatives that really can sometimes even taste better than whatever it was that you were eating before. So tonight, yesterday was weird because I was craving like a stir fry or whatever, so I made a vegetable stir fry, which was just like Chinese except better. And tonight I was craving Italian. So I'm Italian. I grew up on, the pasta and stuff like that. That was pretty much the only thing my mother made. Other than that, it was McDonald's and KFC and more like, here's some money, go out and buy some food. So I really wasn't around a lot of cooking. But when I did cook and when I was around it, it was Italian. It was your eggplant parm and your chicken parm and your pasta and all that fun stuff. So, hey everybody. So what I wanted to make today, because I was kind of in the mood for that, was some eggplant and spaghetti, like simple dish. And the problem with that is that usually it would have been before, would have been my eggplant fried in breadcrumbs that I'm going to go over, which I still did, but I'll tell you guys a little more about that. And probably some cheese on there and all that good stuff and pasta from a jar. I know, horrible. And things like that. So I wanted to go over a little bit of the tweaks and the changes that I made that are really so simple. And really get you guys to understand that you're not eliminating things, that you're really just changing little things here and there and tweaking little things here and there and taking out preservatives and additives and all of these extra things that are going to be going into your body and causing havoc and wreaking, giving you health issues and preventing you from losing weight and all of these things. So we can cut those things out and still enjoy food. So I made breaded eggplant, and yes, it's breaded. Oh my God. Yes, I'm eating breaded things. I'm not perfect, guys. Like sometimes you guys message me and you're like, oh, I could never do what you do and eat as well. Like I'm not perfect. I make tweaks. I do enjoy myself. I do have moments where I do it, but I try to do it as cleaner to the edge that I can. So one of the major things that I found with breadcrumbs, and I kept this, this is really old, I haven't used it in so long, is just this Progresso here. Not to shout out Progresso, but yeah, you need to step your game up. They have like a million ingredients on here, and I'm not going to bore you with all of them. I'm just going to let you know that they're clogging your arteries, they're causing diabetes, they're causing issues with your hormones. There's a lot of, pretty much if you have more than 4 to 5 ingredients, you better be worried. And if half of them you can't pronounce, you better be even more worried. So I opt for this. It's Edward & Sons Organic Breadcrumbs. I had shared this a while back in some of my groups and on my page, but I've got so many new people that follow me now, so I'm sharing it now. So this, again, I won't go through the ingredients, but you can see there's like 5 ingredients on here. So I bread them. I know that I'm going to bread them. Okay, I've accepted that. Now I'm just making a better choice with what I bread them. So this doesn't have any additives, any preservatives, anything negative. It's all straight up, oregano and parsley and onion powder. It's all organic. And I just add whatever seasoning I want to it. It tastes just as good. And I bake it. So I bread the eggplant, and instead of frying it and having it soak up all the oil from the frying pan, I just put it in the oven. So again, I'm eating clean. I'm, yeah, I'm having bread. Yeah, I'm having whatever, but I'm at least making with that a better choice. Okay. And then I have my spaghetti. I'm loving this brand. Someone, I don't know who it was, said bye Felicia, but yeah, that's pretty much It's pretty funny. Felicia, okay, organic, and it's buckwheat pasta, and that doesn't always have to be buckwheat. You can get your quinoa. You know, a lot of you are onto this already. It's not something new, but your lentils, your black bean, you know, all of these other pasta alternatives that you can use instead. I had sauce that I had made that I actually just froze, so there's nothing added to that. That was fresh, that was homemade, and I just pretty much will throw this sauce over my spaghetti and a little bit over my eggplant and call it a day. I don't need the extra cheese. I don't need the extra bread on the side. I don't need any of that because I've trained my body to not want that and not need that by slowly cutting out these things. So it is a process, and it is things that take time, and it is slow little itty bitty choices that you have to make that are going to get you to a point where you're not craving that stuff. Because guys, the stuff that's in here and the stuff that's in your food is making you addicted to it, and it's making you crave it, and it's affecting your mood, and it's affecting your energy level. You know, we've gotten so used to, as a society, huge portions, one, and two, you know, this thought that, oh, it's okay. Like, it's okay that I'm tired. It's okay that I don't have energy. It's okay that I'm achy all over. It's okay that I'm losing hair. It's okay that my skin is like this. Like, it's just the way it is. This is just the way life is. This is just how it is. I'm a busy person. I can't do this. I can't do that. And that's BS. Like, it's BS. You should feel healthy every day. You should have energy every day. You should be feeling good every day. You should be waking up, you know, ready for the day, not aches and pains, not having, you know, this sluggish attitude towards life and everything that's going on, and having order. And I gotta tell you, that changed for me when I changed what I was eating. When I started to learn and I became a coach and I really started to investigate, you know, like, what am I putting into my body? And I watched myself progressively grow and change, not only in how I felt, but how I thought, how I felt, my feelings, my emotions. Like, I just had more energy. I was more excited about life, because what you put in, you get out. And if you're feeding yourself healthy things and good things, and you're getting rid of all the processed garbage and all of the additives and all of these preservatives and all these things that they're putting in food to keep you addicted to it, if you get away from that, you're going to see your life changes all around. You're going to see your relationships get better. You're going to see that you yourself feel better about yourself. Besides what you see in the mirror, you're just going to feel better because you're feeding your soul. When you eat, you're feeding your soul too. You're feeding everything that's going to be shown to the world out by what you put into your body. So if you're stopping at the drive-thru on the way home from work, if you're picking up food, you know, just because you're so tired, like, those are habits that you can break with meal prepping, with having a plan for the week, with starting to learn what's good, what's not, what to avoid, what I should have, by making the substitutions, by cutting your portions, by working out. It's a process. It's a journey. It takes time, but it is so worth it, guys. It is so worth it in every single possible way that you could ever imagine. So that's it. I know that, like I said, I know that it can be difficult. I know that it can be hard. I know that there's a lot of things that come up in life that, you know, oh, I can't do that. I don't have time for that. I don't have money for that. I don't have this for that. But the truth is, you do. You're just not making it a priority, and you need to. You need to, because this is your health, and this is your life, and this is your future, and this is your kids' future, and your kids' kids' future. And you really have to take responsibility for what it is that you're putting in your mouth, because you're going to see it affect you, all right, in your future. So, sorry, got a text message there. So if you guys are interested, I have my clean eating group. It's totally free. I'm going to start it again next Monday. I've decided that I'm going to keep the people that were already in it because they've been doing really well, and they were meal prepping, and they're already feeling good. So it'll be a nice support system. So if you guys are interested in that clean eating group, I'm going to be doing it next week. I'll have a video every week. We'll be going over, you know, how to get rid of cravings, ingredient labels, you know, importance of water and exercise and all that good stuff, and sort of just get you set up for a system where you can start to incorporate these things in your life and start to change how you feel. So hope everybody has a good Tuesday. This Is Us is on. Woohoo! I gotta wait though, but I'm excited for that. So all my This Is Us lovers, give me my thumbs up and my hearts. You know that that's always good. So feeding my soul and my body now, and gonna feed my mind a little bit later, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.